Yesterday was a very hard day for me, emotionally, physically, all the above. So I was just worthless yesterday. Didn't feel like I got anything done really. Uh, I haven't really been taking time for myself. I've been working and trying to get caught up financially. Come on, Hank. Yeah, Hank's behind me. There he is. Uh, so, that's my bad, of course. But, when you sit around all day, I thought I was working, trying to get some stuff done. And I was making progress for a little while. And then the system I was using completely quit. And I don't know what happened. All my work was lost. So I just kind of got in a mode, started watching reels on stupid Facebook. And around 2 o'clock, I told Hank, hey, let's go to the store, walk around, get out of this house, and do something. So we did. That's why there's a giant chicken skeleton on the picture there that you saw. Not because it's Halloween, just because that's what we were out doing yesterday, is trying to just regroup mentally. We've had a lot going on. My wife, Terry, she's down in Stafford taking care of her father, who has heart failure right now. Luckily, she got me healed just in the nick of time, so that way she can go take care of him. So just Hank and I, bacheloring it, and just trying to enjoy life. But like I said, I've been working and just trying to catch up financially, and probably killing me. Oh, I'm by a shooting range. So today, I decided I was going to get out and hike up to my challenge coin once again, which actually I have not done since sometime in May, if not even, probably May is the last time I've been up here. I'm not even sure if it's still up here, but I'm gonna check. Oh, yesterday physically, my back has been hurting again. My neck's been hurting, and a lot of it just has to do with the fact that I haven't been out exercising. I've been just work. And my work, it's either driving around, showing houses, or it's sitting at my desk doing digital work that I don't really enjoy, but it's what it takes to be successful with real estate. So, I just do it. It's not healthy for me. It's not helping me stay cured, but it's what we have to do. Still got to make a living, because I haven't figured out yet how to balance that very well still. And the fact of, you got to have money to be able to do anything, and so that's why I work. And I got a lot of bills to pay. Someone's asking here, I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. I'm pretty sure it says, where are you at? So I'm in Lakeside, Arizona, everybody. It's about 75 degrees today, so far anyway. And I am on what we call Porter Mountain. And I have a challenge coin up here on top of this hill that I placed here prior to starting chemo, prior to starting my radiation. And it was a object for me to get up here, challenge myself every time that I was going through chemo, to get up here and make my hikes. Those of you who've been with me for a long time, you've probably seen it. You've been on a few hikes with me, and it's a really good thing for the mindset. If you're going through something hard, going through cancer, I'm telling you, I believe this played a big part in my healing. It's only about a mile total hike, somewhere in there. I don't remember right this moment, but it is one. It got me off my butt, kept me outside, kept my cells active, and when you activate those cells, the healthy ones, hopefully they were somewhat living through the chemo, and because you're breathing deeper, it has a lot to do with healing. And I was just watching one from a doctor this morning. It said do deep breathing for 8 minutes every day, because he said 90% of people over their 30s no longer ever sprint. We don't get oxygen in, and we're only using part of our lung capacity. We're only using basically the top now, instead of fully inflating the bottom. And what does oxygen do to viruses, illnesses, cancer? Drop your comment in that right there. Tell me what you think oxygen does to it. I know what it does. I know what oxygen does to the blood system. And that's why I'm out here. Come on, Hank. He hasn't been up here either for a while, so he's sniffing everything. Gotta remark every tree that he marked in the past. So this climb, if I remember correctly, it's like 300 foot of elevation gain. I've been doing other ones that were bigger hikes than this, but I'm still kind of recovering physically, so I gotta start somewhere. A little bit of my depression yesterday was because I saw all kinds of people out hunting on Facebook, enjoying life, and then there was me. I was supposed to go Friday looking for turkey and maybe a bear with my bow. I was gonna go out for 3 days because tomorrow I gotta run down, take Terry and her dad to Tucson for his heart appointment. And anyway, I had some scheduling conflicts. People wanted to see house, and kind of like making hay when the sun shines. You make your money when you can, and I've got to continue to do that. But what happened yesterday, one of the people that I was supposed to show a house to canceled on me. Completely messed up my plans. One of them came a day early, which kind of helped, but still didn't solve the problem. And then today, I do have a confirmed schedule showing with another person. And then after that, go home. I got a little work to do on my 4Runner, some packing to do. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to drive down and get Terry. I'd do it today, but I'm not battling the weekend traffic going back down the hill. So there's that. Yeah, I breathe a little hard. We are currently in the 6,000 foot of elevation Actually, I'm probably closer to 65, 6,700. Not high elevation. Uh, it's more so, it's just a constant straight climb up this hill. And this is basically the grade. You find a tree here, you'll be able to see what the grade really is by looking at the way the trees lean and the landscape. But this is essentially where we're at. Like I said, yes, this is Arizona, and this is why we live here, because we don't want to live in the desert. We want to live in the mountains. Unfortunate part is, everybody wants to. And if they don't live here, they want to visit here. Great for real estate, horrible for traffic. But you know, you make the best of everything you got. Just like I've done with this entire cancer journey. If you're sitting around, moping around, you're gonna feel like crap. If you get out, do every last little bit your body possibly will, you're gonna be doing very well. Even if I was doing this, and you guys saw what I looked like before while going through this. I've got a picture. I want to do some side-by-side pictures here pretty soon in a video. And you can see how bad I was. When I went down and saw Terry the other day, she goes, man, the color in your beard has come back. It's fuller, coming back. I said, yeah, look at this picture. Because when you're living with it every day, you don't think about it, and it just grows on you. My cheeks were, seriously sunken in. My lips were not looking healthy. Eyes were sunk in, a little more than normal. And it's just cancer. It's just treatment of cancer, especially if you're doing the conventional cancers treatments. They're gonna tear you up. But like I said, you make the very best of it that you can, and you just deal with it. And we're almost to the challenge coin finally. I wonder if it's still there. You think it's still there? Shoot me a comment if you think it's still there. Let's take a vote real quick. We got a few people on right now. Let's see what the general consensus is. I haven't seen it since before May 19th. I know that much. Because that was my last treatment. And I did not come up here, or have not come up here since. I'm almost have a visual on it. So what's your faith in humanity? Do you think it's still there? We got a yes. I hope so. I've seen a lot of restored humanity posting on YouTube here, but you just never know. Some people do the strangest things, and it just takes 1 out of 100 to be bad to make everything look bad. Let's see what we got here. Actually, I'm gonna zoom back. Give me a second here to put this tripod down. Let's see. And then we'll see if it's still there. I can see it, whether it is or not. Well, let's start with, there it is. And then I'm gonna back up here and see if anybody has left any messages. So this is my challenge coin. I shall beat this. I chanted this every night and every morning going through treatment. It says, I shall beat this. I will beat this. I can beat this. I must beat this. Still here. People have some decency. My notes a little bit trashed. Oh, my container. Yeah, so all the little tabs are broken now. Just had a quick phone call that come through. I got answer someone. Oh, what do we got here? Somebody left their ring. What the heck? Good luck. Left you my ring. You got this. Wow, that's really kind of cool. Anybody who would have expected that? Had to be a woman, because I mean that barely even. I mean they stretch a little, but that barely fits there. 731 of 25. I'm gonna just write a thank you. Let's see, May 19th, 2025 was my last treatment. And 0 cancer found. And today's 8/24/25, in case you're watching this video in the future. Let's see if there's any other little notes here. I don't think so. Oh, who are you? Let's see what else we got here. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Who am I? YouTube. Tony's every day life. 8/24. Yeah, I always date it. Just because. Why not? And show people that this ring is really cool. I think I'm gonna actually hang on to it just so it stays. And then we got this old note here. I believe it's the old one. Yep, keep kicking ass, Tony. I took the challenge coin, thank you. Yeah, I should have brought another one up for people. I think I'll just take this. And yep, those are gone. We'll get a good rock and put on it and hope the bears don't tip it over and run off with it. Take the trash. And let's see here. So this, like I said, is my little spot. And this is up here. There is a shooting range down there. That's why you keep hearing the guns go off. It's safe where I'm at, I believe, as long as someone don't start launching anything up into the air, you're safe. I wonder who left this ring, though. This is really cool. I know it's just a little neoprene ring, but I'm gonna take that home and put it on my trinket table or my mantle. You know, the one that I keep piling everything on. And Hank, do you need some water before we go? Let's get you some water, dude. He's panting a little bit. It gets over 70 degrees and he too doesn't really care for it. Hi, Hank. Say hi to everybody. Everybody say hi to Hank. Yeah. I keep water in here for him and myself. If you've been on hikes with me before, you know I take care of him better than I do me usually. And just the way it is. That's how it goes. You take care of your partner first. Just like you gotta take care of your spouse first. And here you go, Hank. You want some water? Watch. He won't drink it. That's normal. So these little jugs here, are perfect for hiking. I had a mishap the other day though. I went camping. I prepared all my water. These jugs taste like apple juice constantly. No, dude. No matter how much I clean them, bleach them, whatever, still tastes like apple juice. And the mishap was I was cleaning some out and I soak them in bleach and soap for a day or so. And then I dump them. Well, I had 4 of them in the sink and I thought I knew which 4 they were. And what I did, is I grabbed 2 of them for my trip. The one I just drank out of being one of them. And I got to my camping spot and I made myself, I know you guys don't like this, some of you, but I do Crystal Light because it's no sugar and I still need flavor in my life. And so I did the Crystal Light, poured it in there. And it's supposed to be an orange color and it turned brownish. Well, that's weird. And then I drank a little bit of it. I was like, man, that's a weird taste. Sipped a little bit more of it. No, why does it taste like, almost like a tea or something? Well, I grabbed the jug I got it out of and I took a swig out of it. And I was like, whoa, what's wrong with that water? And then I started heaving, or dry heaving, only to find out that was a jug that had the bleach in it. Yeah, I drank bleach, heavily bleached water. Dang near just made me pass out from gagging. But lesson learned. Double check all that. My neighbor actually has some tea jugs that are supposed to be the same size, and if they are, and they don't, if they're as strong as those ones are, I'm gonna start using those so I don't have to use the bleach to get any of the taste out, because faint apple and water just isn't good. It's kind of gross. Anyway, I spit and spit and spit until I could spit no more. Drank a ton of water, ate a bunch of food, and just tried to completely drown out any residual bleach. So, yeah, that was my mishap. It sucked. It could have killed me, but I knew what to do. I knew to drown it. And yeah, of course, I was out there in the middle of nowhere, nowhere near emergency services, so it didn't really matter if I made phone calls of that or not. All I did was call Terry, tell her what I did. So in case I don't call you in the morning, this may be the reason. Just an FYI, it does tend to burn a little bit in the stomach, give you a lot of indigestion and gas. But I pushed through it. Like I said, if you ever do something stupid like that on accident, definitely dilute it as much as possible. It's all you've got. And when you're out in nature, you're out hunting, camping, whatever, doing whatever by yourself, you better be able to combat those kind of things. I'm trying to keep the sun out of you guys' eyes. I see that it's a little blurry back there. People are asking how I am. I'm still cancer free, as far as I know. I feel cancer free. I am gaining weight back slowly. I was progressing a little bit quicker than, I jumped from 152 to 165, 160, somewhere in there pretty quickly. And the reason being I was not eating as well as I should. Still no sugar, but tortillas and bread and baked potatoes and fruits. That was my problem. And yeah, I mean, I call it a problem just because it's not really what a cancer patient considers healthy. You should I mean, fruits can have a place. I when my wife went down to Safford, just one part of it was to make it easier on myself. Um, I went back to carnivore, and I mean, technically, it's one of the best diets out there for you, as far as if you want to control cancer and sugars and whatnot. The ultimate human is really one. Him and Miss Meat. They both have channels, and it makes a lot of sense going back to carnivore because I don't want sugars in my body, and I honestly forgot that I felt this much better on carnivore. I have less brain fog. I'm gonna always have brain fog just because of chemo. Let me try something real quick. But I'll take less brain fog, more good energy, um, simpler. One thing I wasn't considering, and you still kind of get it even with meat, but it's going to be less because it's processed through the animal's body differently than ours. When you're eating fruits and vegetables, unless you're growing them yourself and they're 100% organic, one thing you're getting other than the carbs that most people probably aren't thinking about is all the pesticides, the weed killers, all the chemicals they use to grow that plant. It stores in the cells of the plant, and because of that, you just you're not getting away from the chemicals of that. Not to mention, like I said, the carbs and everything else that come with it. I do take a multivitamin every day. It's probably no good for you either, but we'll take it. Help replace some of the vitamin C, D. Well, getting plenty of D, but come on, Hank, over here. So that's kind of where I've gone back on diet. I've actually had a lot of comments. Oh, you need to get on a cancer diet. Now, everybody's gonna pick their own diet. We choose these diets to hopefully stay healthy. I'm scared to death of sugars. I mean, sugar's just, I see it anywhere, and yeah. Let me see if I can read some of these real quick. You guys have a few questions and comments, and I've just been talking away. Let's just see here. Holy cow. Okay, we got a lot of comments. Let me see. We got one person from Australia. Your fellow mental health survivor. Yeah, I hear that. Health-wise, we went over. I'm doing well. Whereabouts are you? I'm in Lakeside, Arizona, and this is Porter Mountain. The progress on your health condition, any more chemotherapy or radiation? What does the doctor say? Well, the doctor says I should do 12 or all 12 of the scheduled chemos, and I quit at number 5 because it almost put me in the hospital. Yeah, there is a nice gentle breeze. The weather, it's about 75 now, 76. Looking much healthy. Thank you. Great to see you. Hope Terry's father appointment goes well. We do too. Thank you. Praise for your good health. You are an inspiration and handsome. Thanks, Ken. We'll take it. Someone said, Linda said, hi, Hank. Hi, Linda. Trump would approve of your tonic. Yes, he would. Let's see. Sup? I booked you an appointment in Chicago Gay Men's Choir, whatever that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I think you have no idea who I am unless you're just playing around, which is fine with me. I don't really care. You can't hurt my feelings. I have a YouTube channel. What was your last treatment of chemo and how long ago they told you now that you're cancer free? So May 19th was my last treatment, and the the doctors, that's when we actually had the first blood work showing that I was cancer free, and 2 days later I had a PET scan that actually said that I was also cancer free, And in the meantime, I've had another CEA and, well, three CEAs um, and another ctDNA saying that I'm cancer free. You're inspiring me to reduce my sugar intake. Hey, Ken, you reduce that sugar intake, you're going to be amazed what your body can do. And the weight you'll lose, if you need to lose any weight, you'll put on healthy weight just like I am. Being that I am eating only meat and eggs and cheese, a little mustard here and there, stuff like that. Nothing extreme, not too much fruit at all. Like if I need a fruit, I'll have a piece of fruit. And when I say a piece, I'm talking like a piece of dehydrated pineapple. But I haven't had any fruit now for a few days, and it's kind of nice. It really is. Um, the protein has to be good for your recovery. It is. Um, the protein is excellent for your recovery, and actually, as you become older, your body requires more proteins because you are older and it's burning differently, and uh, our cells are just developed differently than these 20-year-olds, and so we're gonna go along with what feels good and does us right. Lucy asks also, how are you getting used to your colostomy? I am. It's right here, right there. I don't even hide it. I don't even care. I uh, I will help people anytime I can with colostomy, and I figured out a few tricks here and there to make it better. And it's something I can't not deal with. So just keep moving on, and just like I do everything else, make the best of it. You got lemons, make lemonade. Just don't put no sugar in it. Let's see what else we got here. May 6th was my husband's last chemo. Good. Congratulations to him. We are not cancer free, but hopeful for the future. Well, Linda, don't give up. That's what I had to say about that. Um, get him active. Hopefully, he is active. Uh, my thing is, I'm a miller. I'll be working to the day I die, active to the day I die, and that's how we are built. But yeah, get him out there, get him active. Miss Black, hey Tony, you're looking awesome. Miss Black, you're one of my originals, and thank you for that. I know you've seen my ups, my downs, along with a few others of you here. Uh, you know, it's I'm sure it's been a roller coaster for you guys as well, watching what happened to me. And I just hope I keep giving people inspiration, showing people you can do this, showing people that you know you just make the best of everything you've got. That's all we can do in life. If you think you can do any more than that, you're probably very, very wrong. Um, it's just, how do you not make the best of it and still be happy? You don't. So that's kind of what we're going to live by here. Um, who here has had to make the best of a situation that is as grim as cancer, death, whatever? What do? You gotta. If you shut down, you're dead. That's all there is to it, and that's how I feel about it. So that's why I had not shut down. That's why I have continued to just push and push and push. Uh, when I get back from taking Terry's and her dad down to Tucson, I hope to actually be back out in nature hunting for a few days. We do have something, and only the people that have watched this will know. If you've watched to the very end of this little live video, you're going to be one of the very few people to know this, and I'm going to tell you guys at the end. I got a sneeze coming. Bless me. Let's see what else we got here real quick. Unfortunately, Miss Black. Unfortunately, starting chemo Friday, first time in 3 years, 4 rounds. Well, I wish you the very best. I hope they don't overdo it. get out and you get active. You've been watching me all this time for a couple years now, it seems, and get out there, be active. Don't let it get you down. I'm rooting for you. Keep me updated if you would. I do see all your guys' comments. A lot of times I just haven't been able to respond. The last video, I mean, it was over 1,000 comments. I just couldn't keep up. I'm trying to get back into responding to you guys, but I do read them all. Let's see, Miss Black, you've been rocking and rolling the whole time. God bless you. Linda, send you healing vibes. Oh yeah, to Miss Black. Thank you for sending that to her. I hope everybody will. A lot of people are going to see this video. Hopefully they'll give her a shout out or a prayer here. Everybody going through this needs a little extra, trust me. And it feels good seeing you guys, your comments and your prayers and everything. I mean, I can feel it all the way over here in Arizona. Let's see, did you ever find out the origin of your cancer? I heard of a test called RGCC. I don't know what that is, sorry. That tells the origin of the cancer and the sensitivity of it. I am not sure what that is. My origin of the cancer could be a multitude of things. I used to be a mechanic. I've been in building construction. I've been in hazardous conditions, you could say. Not always have worn a respirator when maybe I should have. It could be the foods, but one thing that is for sure, my grandfather had something, at least what I've been told, that was in the same area. Of course, he died back in the late 70s, and so I don't know exactly what he died of, and nobody's really ever been able to tell me, but I suspect it's the same cancer I had. The big benefit of me procrastinating surgery, in case you're new to this channel and you didn't watch any of the previous videos, is the benefit of procrastinating was that they were able to get the genetics of the cancer, the tumor, which led them to find out that they originally gave me the wrong kind of chemo that was not beneficial as it could have been. And they gave me a very beneficial chemo, apparently. And also, because I procrastinated, they now have ctDNA, where they have the DNA from the tumor that they've extracted, and now they know what tumor DNA markers they're looking for in my blood. And I feel this is the whole reason that I've been told I have cancer so many times, and that I've had to fight as much as I have. Because the first time it wasn't gone, even though they thought it was. We had no DNA proof that it was out of my blood. Now we do. I go in for another one of those blood work tests in September, so wish me luck, pray for me. The longest I made it with them saying I'm cancer free ever has been, I think, less than 6 months both times. And you know, it's kind of traumatizing when you think you got it licked, but you feel something's off. When something's off, your body knows it. Just like I believe that's the reason I was so sick on chemo round number 5. There was no cancer to fight, and my body knew that, and all it was doing was killing healthy cells, none of the bad ones. So Hank's twisting me up. Whee! There you go. You got 360 real quick. And look at this little guy. He knows that we're getting close to the truck, so he's going to start leading the way back, I'm sure, if he finishes marking every last little bush. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's. Oh, for those of you who stuck around, want to know the secret news. So Terry and I, on Father's Day, were surprised by our, well, actually, is it Father's? Yeah, Father's Day. Our daughter-in-law and my son came over for a visit, and they hand us a bag. I was like, oh, Father's Day present. They handed Terry one. I was like, well, that's funny. Why'd they hand Terry a Father's Day present? I look inside it. It's a t-shirt. I should have wore it today. Anyway, this t-shirt, I'm like, huh? What? I open it up and pull out the t-shirt, and it says, promoted to grandpa. Yep, we're getting our first grandbaby in January. We're all excited about that. Sunday is the big gender reveal. I'm gonna record it, of course. I don't know if we're putting it on Facebook yet or not, but we might just be able to. So, yes. So we're excited. I don't know. I know my following is a lot of Gen X baby boomers. Hey, it's right where I belong. And so I don't know. A lot of people have already gotten grandkids, but it's our first, so we're very excited. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. My son's father-in-law and I both are avid outdoors people. That kid has no choice but to go hunting and fishing and camping and hiking and all the above. So maybe, just maybe, in the next year or so, you're gonna see back here probably me hiking with the grandbaby. And of course, Hank leading the way, right? Oh, just how I am. Enjoyable. So, there's the big news. It's a change of life. It's the next chapter. I'm ready to kick ass in this next chapter. I can at least make it to 52. No, we'll make many more years, many more memories together, and you can't shake me that easy. So even if I'm dying, I'm living more of a life than most people would. So that's that. Well, the breeze is kicking up, of course, and we're back to the truck. I parked on this side of the fence today just because I didn't feel like opening the gate and closing it behind the truck, and that's the way it goes. Yes, I'll have a hiking buddy. I'll finish these comments real quick before I go. Yay, congrats. I'm so happy for you. That's on my bucket list. That's awesome. God willing, I'll see mine too. You will. I have faith in that, Miss Black. Let's see. We welcome our first grandchild in 9 months. 9 months ago. Okay, awesome. Well, enjoy those grandbabies. Enjoy the day. If you haven't joined this channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, because I'm trying to get back to this. I'm trying to get back to all my feeds, all my videos. I've got a few videos to put together for some different companies that have gifted me some stuff to review and to try out. Some of that stuff, some of you guys are going to really enjoy it. Some of it is really good for like hospital and hotel stays, just all the above. So I look forward to providing more videos for you guys and providing you this service that I provide. And other than that, thank you for all of your support and love, and you guys have a great blessed Sunday, and get out there and enjoy what God gave you. This is what God gave us right here. I can feel them, I can hear them, I can smell them, all the above. And this is my church. So you guys all have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.